bro, stop. Don't scroll. Don't skip. Because what I'm about to say in the next 60 seconds is going to completely rewire the way you understand women forever. There is one specific spot on a woman's body, just one. And the moment she lets you touch it, without hesitation, without flinching, without pulling away, I need you to understand something. She's not just comfortable with you, she has already chosen you. Deep in her nervous system, deep in her psychology, a decision has been made that her words haven't even caught up to yet. And most men, I'm talking 99% of men, walk right past this moment every single day and have absolutely no idea what just happened. That ends today. Welcome to Loreen Unfiltered, where we don't sugarcoat, we don't water down, and we don't play games. We give you the raw, unfiltered truth about female psychology and human attraction that nobody else has the guts to talk about. If you're brand new here, hit that subscribe button right now because what we drop on this channel will genuinely change how you move through the world. All right, let's get into it. And trust me, you want to stay until the end because the final zone I reveal is the one that will absolutely blow your mind. Let me ask you something real quick. Have you ever been in a moment with a woman? Everything felt right. The vibe was there. The energy was electric. And then somehow it just died? Like something slipped through your fingers and you didn't even know what it was? That happens because most men are completely blind to the language women are actually speaking. And here's the thing that will shake you. Women are not speaking with words, not the real stuff anyway. The real communication, the stuff that actually matters, is happening through touch, through her body, through the tiny, split-second, subconscious decisions she makes about who gets access to her and who doesn't. Her body is a map, bro, a living, breathing, psychological map of trust. And every single zone on that map has an emotional weight attached to it. When she opens those zones to you, she's telling you everything. You just have to know how to read it. Now, before we go any further, I need to be completely straight with you. If you're here looking for a manipulation trick, some creep hack, some NLP mind game to run on women, close this video right now. Seriously. Because number one, that stuff doesn't work. Her nervous system will detect fake energy the millisecond your hand makes contact, and it will shut her down faster than you can blink. And number two, that's not what this channel is about. What I'm giving you today is understanding. Real, deep, psychological understanding of how women experience trust and attraction through touch. The kind of understanding that makes you a better man, not a sneakier one. We clear? Good. Let's build this map. Zone 1. Arms and shoulders. Scientists literally call this neutral territory, and that's exactly what it is. If she lets you make contact here, don't get hyped yet, bro. This just means she doesn't see you as a threat. That's the baseline. That's the floor. Most men mistake this for a green light, and they rush. And that's exactly where they blow it. Patience. Zone 2. Hands and wrists. Now we're getting into something real. Think about what it means when a woman lets you hold her hand. She is physically handing a degree of control to another human being. That is not nothing. And the wrist, even more exposed, even more vulnerable, that's where her pulse lives, bro. That's biological. When she doesn't pull back from that, when she actually leans into it, something has shifted in her subconscious. She's starting to say to herself, even if she doesn't realize it, this man is different. Zone 3, the waist and lower back. Here's where it gets wild. When your hand moves to the small of her back, she cannot see it. She can't monitor it with her eyes the way she can with everything else. So her response in that moment is pure instinct, pure gut reaction. If she tenses up, if she steps forward, you haven't earned it yet. But if she stays, if she leans back even slightly, her nervous system just gave you a clearance that her mind hasn't consciously approved yet. That's her gut telling her you're safe, you're grounded, you're worthy. Zone 4, the neck and face. Bro, I need you to hear this one carefully because this is sacred territory. The neck is one of the most biologically vulnerable spots on the entire human body. Her pulse is right there, exposed, unprotected. When a woman allows touch there, she is doing something that goes against every primal survival instinct she has, and she's doing it because of you. And the face, that's her identity. That's who she is at her core. If she closes her eyes and tilts into your hand on her face, she has emotionally unlocked something she keeps sealed from almost every person on this planet. Treat that with everything you've got. And real quick, if this is already hitting different, if you're already seeing things you've never seen before, smash that like button right now and subscribe to Loreen Unfiltered. I want to keep bringing you this level of content, and your support is literally what makes that happen. Okay, now here's the one you've been waiting for. The final zone, the one that changes everything. Her hair. Yeah, I know. You weren't expecting that word, were you? But stay with me, because this is where the psychology gets so deep it's almost uncomfortable. A woman's hair is not just hair, bro. I need you to really understand this. Her hair is tied to her identity, her femininity, her emotional world, in a way that most men have never stopped to think about. Watch a woman when she's anxious, she touches her hair. When she's attracted to someone, she touches her hair. When something hits her emotionally and she doesn't know how to process it, she touches her hair. It is her most intimate, most personal form of self-soothing. It is something she controls, always, every single day. She is the one who decides what happens to her hair, nobody else. So when, after real trust has been built, after you've shown up genuinely, after you've passed every zone before this one, when you reach out and she lets you run your hand through her hair, and she doesn't stiffen and she doesn't pull away, and instead her eyes close slowly and her head tilts just slightly toward your hand, and the faintest smile crosses her face without her even realizing it. Bro, that is not a conscious decision. That is her central nervous system declaring complete and total emotional safety. That is the deepest chemical signal her body knows how to send. That is surrender, not to you forcing anything, but to the trust you built, the presence you showed up with, the authenticity you brought every single step of the way. You cannot rush this zone. You cannot fake your way here, and you cannot manufacture it. It only exists at the end of a real journey. Here's the truth that ties all of this together. Physical touch is not a conquest. Say that again to yourself. Touch is not a conquest, it is a conversation. The most honest conversation that two human beings can have, because bodies do not lie the way words sometimes do. Every zone she opens to you is her telling you exactly where you stand. Not with her words, but with something far more real. And when you understand this map, when you stop fumbling blind through interactions, when you start showing up with the calm, grounded, genuinely present energy that makes a woman feel safe enough to open every single one of these zones, that's when everything changes. Not because you learned a trick, but because you became someone she could actually trust. And that, bro, is more powerful than anything else I could ever teach you. If this video genuinely hit home, if it shifted something in the way you think, hit that like button hard right now. It helps more men find this content who actually need it. And subscribe to Loreen Unfiltered, because next video we are going even deeper into the hidden signals of female attraction that most men miss every single day of their lives. Don't sleep on it. Share this with someone who needs to hear it, and I'll see you in the next one.